Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna continue our West Europe flight series. Today we're gonna fly from Madrid, Barajas Airport, International Airport. So we're gonna fly Iberia Airlines to Palma de Mallorca. So it's going to be a night flight because we're gonna take a tourist. Get a night flight to Palma de Mallorca, and then they can enjoy the holiday next morning. Okay, so it is going to be a short flight, also about an hour. They just finished the catering and luggage loading, and it's already the final boarding call, and yeah, so we're gonna be ready for this flight, and it's going to be quite enjoyable night flight. So just preparing the aircraft now.
Have a safe flight. Hi, Cap. The aircraft has been refueled. She is
Flight plan already set. Okay, so let's start the flight. Okay, we are inside the cockpit now, and of course, as usual, with my first officer Jenny. Good evening, Jenny. Yeah. Right. Let me. This one is already. Kind of check the radio here. Let me check the audio. Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay. So just missing the audio just now. Okay, let's set up the aircraft.
Okay.
Aircraft already prepared now. Because it's turned around, but it's not yet prepared properly, so I think we could just go direct to oxygen
I'm out
crew.
for the walk around.
Okay, see you. The adheres 2, 3. Then let's put the navigation light, strobe auto. Non-smoking auto, emergency exit arm. Okay. Okay, everything's working. You can check the oxygen 1700. Cool. Engine 24 quarts should be sufficient. Fuel, let's refuel first because it takes some times. Gonna bring, let's see, block fuel is 5.4. 5.4. Okay, refueling. Okay, cool. It's increasing. I'm done with this. Let me change into other frequency. Now we are ready to set up the FMGC. So LC menu. Init press. Let's request from SimBrief. Okay. Fuel on board will be still going to be increasing, so I'm fine with that. Let's go to engine LEAP 1826, correct? Navigation database still valid, correct? I'm using Navigraph subscription. Okay, so let's init the flight plan. Okay, Lima Echo Mike Delta, Lima Echo Papa Alpha to Lima Echo Bravo Lima. So that's alternate. And Iberia 117, cost index 8, flight level, cruise flight level 250. Okay with that, so let's go to flight plan. So we're gonna start from let me check. Okay, runway 36 left, so that's departure. They have 4 active runway 36 left in Madrid, Barajas. 36 left. We're gonna use Nando transitions. Nando 3 November. Okay, insert. So let's check. Nando is our transition out. Clear. Let's clear this discontinuity. Okay, and then Domingo, Abosi, Mabox, Redba, Laspo, check, Mabok, Redba, Mopier, Laspo, Orpheus, and that's it. And we're going to set the arrival to Lepa or Mallorca arrival. Gonna use runway 24 left Zulu ILS. So this will be the second from below, and then Godox 3 Papa. This one. Let's insert. Let's check. So from Madrid, so we're gonna kind of turn around, and Nando, Ningu, Abosi, Mabox, Redba, Mopi, Raspo, Orpheus, Godox is our entrance. Repeat. And DX Alpha Delta X-ray, and then we circle back to Obumu and then to Mallorca 24 left. I think should be correct. Yep, that's it. I'm kind of done with this. I checked already the things.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
Okay, cool. As usual, you're on time for requesting clearance. So clearance delivery. I think it's already cool. Clearance. Jenny, can you request clearance delivery? IFR clearance for our flight.
Okay.
Iberia 117 ready to copy IFR clearance. Iberia 117 is cleared to Lima Echo Papa Alpha. Flying via the land detention and departure. With the land transition, then aside. Expect departure runway 36 left. Flying to flight level 19 via the departure.
190.
Departure on 124.22. Squawk 4551. 50117 is clear to Lima Echo Papa Alpha. Climb via the NA and D3 and departure. With a natural
4551.
transition, finish filed. Climb to flight level 190 via the departure. Expect higher clearances 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 124.22. Squawk 4551.
Okay.
QNH is 1013 ground on 121.62 Iberia 117.
Okay, clear and receive.
Okay, cleared our destination as filed.
We're gonna set this first. 101. Oh, that's different. It's very different. 1012. Let's see. Is it correct? Okay, that's correct actually. 2305. Yeah, almost correct. Okay, so let's set this one. 1012, right? 012. So it's not going to be too much different. That's it. And gonna say.
Hi, here are some water bottles for you. The security and safety check are complete. Are we okay to start boarding?
Yes, you can start boarding.
Thanks. Clear to board.
Boarding pass, please. Welcome aboard. Welcome. Boarding pass, please. Welcome aboard. Welcome.
Okay,
Boarding pass. Boarding pass, please.
it's constrained.
Welcome aboard. May I see your boarding pass?
Let me check the.
Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard.
Let's do the
Boarding
flight
pass,
plan
please.
briefing.
Welcome aboard.
So
Boarding pass, please. Boarding pass, please. Welcome aboard. Welcome. May I see your boarding Welcome
as you
aboard.
can see here, we are parked here, 356. I think we're gonna do this way, toward this taxiway, and hold short here for runway 36 left. Runway is 4.1 kilometer, 4.2 kilometer. Heading 001. Okay. Once we airborne or positive climb, we have maximum 205 knots, maximum 220 knots, and maximum 220, and then maximum 240. So here we can go direct to flight level 190 because there's no limitation here except for the speed limits. Okay. So we have to be careful with the speed limits. Transition altitude is 13,000 here, so it's quite high. That's it. So, okay. We can continue this setting. Okay, secondary flight plan done. Oh yeah, I forgot taxis. I haven't really got send. Start. Okay. So we're gonna wait for a while. We're gonna set flight level 190. Set.
Check.
Let me close the
Okay, while we wait, I think we can do before start checklist first.
Cockpit prep.
Completed.
Gear pins and covers.
Remove.
Signs.
On and auto.
Fuel quantity.
Fuel quantity is 5.5 ton.
Takeoff data.
Set.
Barrel ref.
1012 set. And our altimeter is 1990.
Down to the line.
Please go further down the aisle.
Okay. While we
What's your
wait,
seat number? Excuse me.
so it's going to be very
Let me close the compartment. Sir, be careful.
dark flight basically because it's at night, but I hope you can enjoy the view still,
Thank you.
because it's we're gonna fly from Madrid, Spain. So it's going to be quite a light up city, and then crossing the ocean,
Further down the aisle.
the sea,
What's your
toward
seat number? Excuse me.
Palma de Mallorca. Okay, we still load passengers in. Luggage already loaded, so we're basically very close. Oh yeah, APU, we can start.
Let me close the compartment. Sir, be careful. Please put your bag under the seat, please. Excuse me. Can you give me a hand, sir? Thank you.
Okay, okay, flap open. So let's start the APU. Fuel pump we can already switch on because it's already refueled.
Let me help find the empty compartment. Please go further down the aisle.
Once we
What's your seat
set
number?
the APU, we can
Excuse me.
switch off. Okay, cool. Now it's correct. You know, last time I cannot switch on this light after before I detach the external power. So now it's correct. Cool. Thank you, fly-by-wire. You fix it. This is a small things, but quite annoying because it's dark in the cockpit. So I just found out today that I can switch on the light. So I'm quite happy with that. Thank you. Yeah. Okay, done. So the passengers is loaded.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Okay, thank you.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Okay, then let's lock the door. Okay. Flaps open. That's we can switch on the APU bleed later on before we embark. But I think we're done with this. And hold on, let me check. Okay, let's continue with the setting because we haven't set the. So now red nav patch. Okay, init page B, so I can load now because it's locked. Block fuel is I think 5.5. 5.5. Wind is let me positive 45. 45. Okay, tailwind. I got 43 minutes extra. And S2 performance page. Got my calculator here. Cost config 1 plus F. Flex time we got 55 because it's a long runway. Transition altitude 13,000 correct. Thrust reductions at 3,450. Remember that. So 3500. And then V1 we got 149. PR is 150. P2 152. So both are the same, PR and P2. Air conditioner on, anti-ice off. Done. Okay. I've already calculated the length of the runway, 36 left. So and all the weather data also has been inputted. the wind component and things like that's already included. So I'm okay with this. And we've done our briefing. Jenny, do you have any questions?
No questions.
Okay, let's inform ground crew.
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready in a few minutes.
Okay, I will hold.
We have completed the boarding process.
Okay, boarding process completed. So let's take the jetway off. Cabin crew, place arms and cross check. Arms door and cross check.
Doors armed and cross-checked.
Okay, doors armed and cross check. Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Captain and the entire crew, we would like to welcome you aboard this flight. My name is Linda, and I'm your chief flight
That's the
attendant.
beacon.
Our flight time today will be as planned.
Okay,
At this time,
let's do
make sure your
before
seat
start
belts and tray
checklist.
tables are in their full upright position.
Windows
Also,
and
make
doors.
sure your seat belt
Close
is
and
correctly
arm.
fastened.
Beacon.
Thank you.
On,
Thrust levers. Parking
idle,
brake.
on.
Before start checklist complete.
Okay, Jenny, I think you please request pushback. Let's do ground. Jenny requests pushback and engine start.
Okay.
Iberia 117 ready for pushback and engine start. Iberia 117 pushback and engine start approved. Pushback and engine start approved. Iberia 117.
Okay,
Cockpit to ground.
Go ahead, flight deck.
We are ready for pushback and engine start.
Release the parking brakes, please.
Parking brake release.
Roger.
okay, let's maybe bleed. Let's turn on exit power. The dome light is not yet on. Anyway, it's okay. I still have the cabin lights on, so it's okay. It's good enough. Okay, thing ready. We're gonna turn to the left.
Pushing back. You are clear behind, and you can start your engines at your discretion.
Okay, let's do engine 2. Engine 2 is rising. EGT is rising. So let's turn to the left. So that's Adolfo Juarez, Barajas. It's a bit short. It's okay. Yep. Almost. Almost.
Good morning, Sofia 88 Request startup of pushback. Hello, Sofia, this is Bravo. Startup of pushback is approved. Startup of pushback.
Pushback complete. Set parking brakes, please.
Parking brake set.
Roger. Okay, the tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear. We will see you on the left side with the pin.
Okay, thank you. You can go to end signals.
Thanks. Have a good flight. See you later.
Okay, and signal receive. Let's start engine 1. Engine is rising. So let's go inside the cabin. Okay. Where is it? I've lost again the window seat. Nope. Yep, this one. Nice. I don't know what's it's kind of like yeah, I don't know how to. Okay, available. We can turn off the APU now. Can switch on the park taxi lights. We already put on the turning lights already. Okay. So after start checklist.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Ecam status.
Check.
Pitch trim.
Pitch trim. Let's see. I haven't set it. 0.8 set. 25% set.
Rudder trim.
0. Check.
After start checklist complete.
Okay. Let's do flight control check.
Flight control check. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudder. Full left. Full right. Neutral.
Okay, Jenny will do her check. Auto brake max. Engine normal. Start. And gonna do lap 1. Spoiler up. ATC and the gas on. Yep, I'm done. Yeah, forgot I got to turn this timer on. Okay, I'm done. Jenny, can you request taxi clearance?
Iberia 117 request taxi to runway 36 left. Iberia 117 taxi to runway 36 left via taxiway Sierra 3, Alpha 15, Romeo 8, on short runway 36 left. Taxi to runway 36 left via taxiway Sierra 3, Alpha 15, Romeo 8, hold short runway 36 left Iberia 117.
Okay, sorry. Gonna do some check here. Let me try to rearrange. Airport, come on. Yep, I think we're gonna cross that runway. No, not cross the runway. Just turn right in front of us. Okay, cool. Taxi clearance received.
Roger. Clear to taxi.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Okay, let's taxi. I think that will be in front. Returning. Turning to taxiway.
Brake check.
Pressure 0. Let's take the cabin.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
I think this is the turning. Is it? Yep. Oops. Come on, slowly. Takeoff config. E for takeoff checklist.
Flight controls.
Check.
Flight instruments.
Check.
Checked. Briefing.
Confirm.
Flap setting.
Config 1 plus F.
V1, VR, V2, flex temp.
Black stem. Black stem 55 degree. V1 149. VR 150. V2 150.
Checked. ATC.
Set.
ECAM memo.
Takeoff no blue.
Down to the line.
Sorry, I got distracted because I need to see where I'm going to. I think this is still I need to check this one. Oh, it's very fast. Slow down. Oh, that's for turning to that area. I think I'm gonna turn here. Yep. It's turning to the right here. And then turning to the left. We're gonna hold short over there. Yep, that's the holding point. So we're gonna take the full length of it. See, Zulu 2. Yep, this is correct. Okay, we're gonna hold short over here. Let's put parking brake. Okay, let's do clearance. Tower already. Takeoff clearance. Jenny request takeoff clearance.
Okay.
Tower Iberia 117 ready for departure, runway 36 left. Iberia 117 Vendus.com cleared for takeoff. Runway 36 left. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 36 left, Iberia 117.
Okay, takeoff clearance received.
Roger. Clear for takeoff.
Let's do before takeoff below the line.
Takeoff runway.
Runway 36 left, confirm.
Cabin crew.
Advise.
Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Pax.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Clear left side.
Clear right side.
Okay. Okay, we're lining up here. Oops, it's very twitchy with the new tiller. I think it's better if you use real tiller mechanisms. Okay, lining up. Ready for takeoff?
Ready.
50%.
Thrust set.
Man flag OSRS runway auto thrust blue.
Check.
Oh, come on.
100 knots.
Check.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate.
Positive climb.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Lever to climb. Happy one. Flap 0.
Check. Flap 0.
Gonna do speed limit 205. And here will be 50 knots. To 0 knots maximum. Spoiler down. After takeoff, climb checklist.
Landing gear.
Up.
Flaps.
Retracted.
Pax.
On.
Down to the line.
forgot to turn off the light though. Supposed to turn off the light. Okay, we can turn off all the lights and seatbelt off. Standard. Transition is 13,000 though, so we can still wait. Up to take off below the line.
Barrel ref.
Standard set.
Standard set. Seatbelts.
Off.
After takeoff checklist complete.
So we're going to go around, just heading west and then toward the south a bit. So we're still climbing. Yeah, it's quite dark. Switch on the wing lights. You have control?
I have control.
Yeah, so we're gonna level at 190. Kind of like trying to get the window seat here. Let's take the back seat. This is nice. Okay. 250 our assigned cruise flight level. So it's pretty dark outside. There's a view out of the first officer window. Climbing above the cloud. Yeah, it's pretty dark. So our top of descent is around Orpheus. After Orpheus, we are gonna reach our top of descent. So here we're still climbing to 250. I think we forget the safety announcement, right? Again. Oh no. I know it should be automated. I know I haven't used my FS2 crew. Kind of like just very comfortable in using manual, but sometimes you just keep on forgetting the flow. Zero. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to serve dinner. Please make sure your tray table is in the down position and clear any items from the aisle. Thank you.
To set this up, but it's going out again. It's supposed to be like I don't know. Last time it's working. Like I can switch back from here directly to the so I'm not sure. This one is getting back here. Anyway, yeah, it's quite odd. So I'm not sure which setting. I think you can try to lock the view and going back into the program view from the external. I think it's using the drone view. I think, yeah, not the external view. Yeah, there's a view outside, so let's go into it. So it's a bit dark, but you can see a bit of the horizon there. Sunset, the twilight. Okay, so let's go back inside. And let's put the sets on. Yeah, so it's going to be very dark outside. But there's some twilight in the horizon. Okay, it's going to be taking some time here. It's still 36 minutes to the top of descent. Yeah, still an hour to our destination at Palma de Mallorca. So while waiting, I'm gonna show you a bit something, a video, not a video basically. Just gonna show you a bit on the YouTube channel. So here is the channels. So you can find several stuff here. Basically, I'm doing mostly FS 2020 right now, but back then I'm still having an old video about DCS. So this is my favorite video actually. The first one is actually I'm flying DCS FA18C with full gear. This is my DIY cockpit of A18. I have rarely used it right now. I put it outside this blue room. That's me creating I have a 3-part or 4-part video on how to the process on creating this cockpit. So from welding, 3D printing, designing with Corel Draw and everything. So this is me talking about this DCS display. This is the part 2 and part 2A, 2B and 3. So today mostly the video is about FS 2020, but you can see here I've started this West Europe flight series from Faroe Island to Glasgow, and Glasgow to Dublin, Dublin to Manchester, Manchester to Gatwick, Gatwick to Brussels, Brussels to Orly, I think Orly to Nantes, Nantes to Madrid, and now Madrid to Palma de Mallorca. I'm still streaming right now. Okay, so before that I have several videos about my cockpit, because I'm using a full cockpit, not really replica of the A32NX cockpit or A320neo cockpit, but at least most of the switches are being bound into a hardware. So you can find here in in this video on how to set up the spad.next with your hardware. Okay. What else? I think something. This one is also on how to program your point of sales keyboard. I'm using not so cheap, I think, but it's like around $50, US dollar POS keyboard, and then program it to become my MacDo keyboard. Okay. And mostly I also have a series of Canary Island tour. So I'm doing a land hopping from island to island. There's 7 islands in Canary Island. I'm starting in Madrid, and then land at Tenerife, and then start the island tour in Tenerife part 1 and part 2, Tenerife part 3, and then I moved to La Gomera Island, and then do a La Gomera Island tour with this light aircraft, and then from La Gomera to La Palma. I think La Palma right now is having a volcanic activity, but here by the way, I'm using a very detailed texture and DAM, or digital elevation map. I think right now Island Creation, the creator, already create a 2-meter dam, so it's very detailed and the textures is really great. So if you're using VR, even better. So La Palma to El Hierro, island hopping, and then do El Hierro island tour, and then El Hierro to Gran Canaria. This is Gran Canaria 2 video island tour, because it's so big, so I need to split the island tour into 2 parts, and then island hopping again using the Embraer aircraft from Gran Canaria to Lanzarote Island Tour, and then Lanzarote to Fuerteventura. So Fuerteventura is also a big island. So I did 2-part island tour for Fuerteventura. So after that, this is a summary video about the whole tour, and then from Fuerteventura we do a VR session over there, a very cool experience. And then from Fuerteventura, I think here where is the from Gran Canaria. So I'm going back to Gran Canaria first, and from there I think it's from Fuerteventura to Geneva. So I'm going back home to Geneva rather than Madrid using 787. So here's the flight. So this is my detail, actually could be a review also for island creation, detail map, textures, and DEM, or back then I'm using Tabure 5-meter dam. So it's quite good. But today I think they provide, island creation provide the 2-meter dam. So this is the, and then also I have several other video. This is city of Mumbai, so I'm going around Mumbai city using drone. If you want to see Mumbai city from Orbex add-on, this is using the helicopter Bell 47G2. I'm doing a city tour of Mumbai, but this one using drone, so it will be nice if you want to see. This is the Japan flight from Hong Kong to Japan to Narita, and this is a long flight of I think around 8 hours, forget, from Narita to Japan to Seattle, US. So this is using 787. This is Hong Kong city tours using some scene add-on, so very details, and using helicopters Bell 47G2, and also using Bell 47G to doing a city tour of Dubai. This is using Orbex Dubai, and this is VR flight city tour using helicopters H135 Airbus around Singapore. I think this one is using some scene also, and this one is Salt Lake City. I've visited Salt Lake I think around 2019, so I'm revisiting again, but this time using helicopters going around the city, visiting the part of the city that I've visited, and also the part that I haven't visited. One of the site is actually the mining. I think there's a mining site, a very famous mining site that I haven't visited. So that's the one that I visited using the helicopters. I've done earlier using the Cessna back then, quite a long time ago, revisiting Salt Lake using helicopters. What else? I think this is just a flight. This is Bali to Singapore to Hong Kong. This one is the review of flight crew A320, but with the when I redo the voice acting, so using the AI available online to recreate the whole voice. So I'm trying to synchronize the voice from this one to Pushback Express to my FS2 crew. So basically I'm redo the whole voice, and today I'm just using manual sound pad rather than the FS2 crew. This one is how to use SimBrief, Pilot to ATC, and doing the IFR planning, if you want to see how. And this then I also actually back then before I continue with the FS 2020, I'm doing the several flight in DCS. So this one is VR flying open beta 2.7 at that time, so it's very cool. I think this is, you gotta see it. I think it's going to be very
Cepet dong, tolong.
it's like this is a very interesting flight. Just watching movie here right now. See, this is recreating the video.
Kind of a dead end from the mountain area, but seems to be still okay here.
This is my cockpit using VR. I'm not using full gear, of course. It's very hot. So this is a very interesting experience using VR in the full cockpit. So I can see many people ask how I can see the buttons when I'm using VR. Actually, it's a memory muscle, so you remember where it is. But during flight, combat or maneuvering like this, you rarely switch everything here. So, but if you need to, you can just touch and feel the switch. The switch has its own unique form and size, so that you can know, you can find out this is the right switch or not. Okay, so this is a very interesting flight. So it's a very I think reminiscent of the one movie about the F-18E behind enemy lines. So it's during winter and very low flying, treetop flying. So basically very low, but very accelerating using VR. It's just a video on the replay because DCS have a very good, but this one is very thick fog and you cannot see anything, and you just have to pull up. You almost hit the, you see that? You almost hit the hill. If I didn't pull up immediately, I would just crash into the hill. And this is hugging the ground. It's very, very nice feeling. You can see 360 degree in VR. Okay. So it's very dangerous box if you want to flying low. So it's kind of flying high. So this is landing. I think we're gonna land in one of the city in. So it's very nice landing also. Let me accelerate. So this is replay, but using VR is good.
Okay, that's not 2D. Too high. This plane is really light.
Sorry, it's a bit disproportionate because the screen capture using, but it's very nice flying with VR and DCS, and of course with my DIY cockpit was very, very immersive. You just feel like you are in the cockpit itself. This is with the 8-degree angle of attack. You can land quite smooth. With aero brake. That's it. Yeah, so that is one video here if you want to see. What else? Yeah, there's several video about the controller here I review. This is me flying US Navy Blue Angels. This is also very interesting because you can do very hard maneuvering in VR also. The other thing is, so this is my room, cockpit room. You can see how I arrange the cockpit inside the blue room. And this is separate controller. This is me explaining the DIY helmet for the MBU 55 and the mask itself MBU 20 modified. So this one is also combat using VR. This is the best thing if you use VR because using projector, for example, you cannot get 360-degree field of view, right? So I can look up, look back. You can see my neck is stretched, my head stretched into the back view, trying to lock the enemy, trying to find the enemy and locked it and like padlock it. So I find this one. This one is the enemy. So I padlock it and I just steer my aircraft toward that enemy. It's very natural, I think. You can padlock. I think there's two aircraft here. I got the other one here. The other one is, I think, turning to my rear. So you can, so you can padlock that enemy quite naturally. Back then you have to padlock it using a function, right? And then you have to get a feel of it, and you have to stay looking in front. But this one you really have to look up, down, not down, left, right, whatever, just to padlock the aircraft. So VR really immersive in combat. I wish with the new VR resolutions, I think it's going to give you really good looking. So this one is even better with using reverb chip 2, already good enough. So I can trying to get them in and box them into my HUD and got it. Okay, so it's very intensive. I mean, I really enjoyed this and done several sessions. This is the one session that I like the video, but you have to experience it yourself. Using this cockpit at not necessarily every button. You just need this, of course, the throttle and the joystick. That's it. But as long as you arrange it properly and the rudder pedal, I think you're good enough. I think you can enjoy VR session already. Of course, using this button you can interact easily. But yeah, that is the video showing that. I think we are reaching. Oh no, we are leaving Spain now. This is the. Let me check. Yeah, so this is the coastline. So that is open sea in front of us. So we still have some time. So 17 minutes to top of descent and. Okay, so they're heading over 42 minutes to our destinations. So still okay. So this is the this is the overhead panel for the A320 that I'm using today, right now. This is how I created. What else? This is when I upgraded my PC to Ryzen 9 9550X using RTX 380. So I just DIY my gaming PC. What else was the video? Oh, this one is how to use FSU RPC, but I'm no longer using FSU RPC anymore. I'm using spad.next. So you can see here spad.next here. This is how I set up my controller in spad.next. It's much more intuitive rather than the FSU RPC. It's still using SimConnect variable anyway. This is my initial cockpit before I upgraded into several setup. So the rest is getting back to DCS. I have several video on how to set up the super carrier sequencing launch. So this is a video where I do a sequence launch. Just be careful, there are several library that you need to download from DCS community. I've already given the files actually in the video. So the sequence will be like Hawkeye first launch, and then the E3B tanker launch. Helicopter first, and then Hawkeye, and then E3B tanker, and then first patrol squadron and then mine. So it's a sequence that you create inside the mission. Okay. And then this is the personnel review, personnel super carriers, and each of the function of this rainbow color crew. Me talking about the super carrier operations and display solutions, and this is me use on how to get into the suit, this full suit. So I'm just cosplaying it. Everything is using either ex-military stuff or even DIY myself. So this is my cockpit, and when I'm doing rally, I've never used the rally car or this is my DIY racing rig. I haven't really used anymore. I'm using Thrustmaster and DIY shifter. So this is like a sequential shifter that I created my own using aluminium. Oh, that's it. So this is my video collections if you want to see, and there's a lot of one more things for the FA18 cockpit. I've shared all the files. If you want to take my Corel Draw, if you have a laser printer or laser cutter, if you want to cut the panel yourself, I put there the source file. So this is the video where I explaining the source file. There is let me see. There's a link of the Google Drive here. You can download all the file. So this is the video. This is how you set up the Enjoy controller, but the file is actually here. Want to look? This is all the file. Corel Draw for laser cut. You can download it yourself. This is for the PCB that I've used, and also the SketchUp that I'm built for my cockpit. Anything, including the buttons, everything. So you can download everything and then you can use it yourself. Okay, so that's it. I think we are almost toward our top of descent. So I think still 12 minutes, so we still have time. So yeah, you can find even the 3D printing files you can find in Thingiverse. And this one is for several video that's related to the build. Okay, so if you want to build yourself, all my file up there. Be careful, some of it is not perfect. I do some revision, but I've not updated into the file. So yeah, so some of it needs some tweak, but it's quite small. What else? I think FS Playground replay review. I did something like that also. Yeah, this is my blue room. I call it blue room because I put the simulations inside this blue room just to make it easy and put air conditioning inside it. So this is my blue room. So I already have the overhead now. So back then it was still like this, but already changed the configuration again. So when I'm using also FA18, I'm putting FA18 inside. This is my DIY cockpit. So yeah, so that's this is the seat. Okay, that's a video about my I think the setup I already uploaded around here. This is the update of the setup software. So I got the 60-inch TV in front of me. This is my Thrustmaster. This is for A320. This is my SCG button box. is my just for the mic audio systems. If you recall, I talked to ground crew. I kind of patched my voice to the pentabile processing to make it a radio sound. So this is my side deck rudder. This is my DIY yoke. So I create my own yoke. So it's very like almost like 270 degree movement and very long, like 40 centimeters overall end to end, or 30 at least, 35. So this is my A320 FCU panel. Yeah, so combined with honeycomb. This is my MacDo keyboard using point of sales keyboard. This is my overhead here. Yeah, this is my overhead panel already installed now, so I'm using at this flight also. Okay, so that's it, and let's close this one and go back to the flight. We are already almost close to our top of descent. I think after Orpheus here's top of descent. Of course it's still very dark because we are over the sea right now. Oh my god, you're right. I mean, that's why we are kind of slow. I forgot to balance speed. The air speed is very slow. That's why it takes so long. It's supposed to be an hour. Now it's becoming an hour and a half. Sorry guys. It's supposed to be speeding up into Mach 0.7, but I forgot to release the speed. Yeah, distracted. Anyway, kind of let's speed up the process here. Just remember to manage speed when you are already okay. It's very dark outside. Twilight's also already dimming, so less cannot see anything. Yeah, probably this is not the most interesting view. Oh, come on. Where is it? Okay. We are supposed to reach. Okay, after Orpheus here, gonna be at our. So let's check the star. So from Godox will be above 10,000 feet. Okay. Speed limit also. Godox 3P. Is it 3P or Godox? Yeah, I think we are using Godox 3 Papa. Yep. So its the limit is actually 250 as usual. So we have to be at 14,000 feet. Oh, sorry, 6,000. Wait a minute. Oh, a maximum flight level 140, but minimum 6,000 feet. Okay. We're gonna do approach runway 250, 25,000 feet on the approach. Okay. So I'll show you this one. So this one is the. So we from Orpheus to Godox. Godox above flight level 10,000 feet. We are using Godox 3 Papa. This is the maximum. Flight level 140 above the 6,000 at 250 knots. Whatever you select is supposed to be 250 knots. And then I think you take this route and you're gonna turn around here to the airport here. Okay, so I think it's supposed to be like 5,000 here. So 250. Anyway, the request is actually above 6,000. So I'm gonna take 6,000 as the minimum. Okay, and then we're gonna take the ILS here by turning this way. Reaching 2,500 here. Okay. The altimeters is, I think we're gonna use radio 132 11 I think 50 I can do that. 119. Okay. So that's it. So let's do. Oops. Where is it? Okay, let's do 6,000. I can do well, I can do 18,000. Let's see if it's too fast. Yeah, I think too fast. We want to be at rapid at 6,000. Okay, we start descending now. So I think we're gonna do setting here. We're gonna do QNH. QNH is 1009. 1009. 1009 QNH. Temperature is 13. 13. And Wind is 180, 1 knots. 180, 1 knots. Transition 7000s. Cool. Okay, full flap. Yeah, so it's 6,000 to 15 knots. Okay. What else? 1009. So it's gonna be very dark until we're gonna see some lights in the around the airport, I guess. Yeah, nothing. It's very dark. Okay, we are descending. Yeah, during this flight I make a very wrong setting on the speed, so it's using 220 knots. It's very slow. Cool. So I think, yep, minute speed's 250. Descend. So it's already setting itself. So we can see here 250 minute speed. This is the approach setting. So gonna set low and spoiler of course later on. Yeah, cannot see anything, so it's very dark. Already 1 hour. Supposed to be an hour flight now, 1 hour 30 minutes. Yeah, stupid. Supposed to set the we passed Godox and now to Rupit. So we have to be below 14,000 feet under on Rupit. I think we're able to do that, no problem. We haven't seen anything outside. It's very dark. Very dark. I think usually the island is supposed to be visited using daylight. I don't know. But it has ILS anyway, so that should be okay. Come on. Drink first. Okay, what else? Come on, come on. Okay, we below flight level 140, above 6,000 here at Rapid. So we're supposed to be seeing Lepa, I think still 30 mile in front of us. Ready for approach. Okay, let's do approach checklist. Approach checklist.
Briefing.
Confirm.
ECAM status.
Check.
Barrel ref.
Sorry. Yeah, 1009 set.
Minimum.
119 set.
Checked. Engine mode selector.
Normal.
Approach checklist complete.
I have control.
You have control.
Okay, 250 knots. It takes some time. So after Alpha Delta X-ray, gonna do the POS or Papa Oscar Sierra. That is when we gonna slow down. Still can. Oh, we already see something in front of us, so that is definitely Palma de Mallorca, and just slightly to the right. The airport should be right around over there, so we're gonna pass the airport first, and then alongside basically, then we're gonna turn around at Papa Oscar Sierra. Yep, so close. tomorrow morning we're gonna fly out from Palma de Mallorca into Nice, Côte d'Azur. So yeah, so that will be, we're gonna be able to see the island. Okay. Oh, that's the runway, just over here. Okay, after POS, we're gonna going down to 50. See here, there's a limit of 6,000 feet about. So that is Palma de Mallorca. Palma de Mallorca. I think so. Hey, sorry if I'm spelling it wrong. Okay. Where's the? I think the runway is supposed to be somewhere, right? I've seen it already. Okay. Yeah, the runway should be on our right side. I think below us, yeah, cannot see it. Okay, that's 20. Gonna slow down. Maximum 250. So the speed is okay. Okay, let's turn off the light so we can see the outside better. Let's put the 250. Let's check the Retna 109.3. Check the negative. Okay, we're gonna slow down a bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we start our descent, please make sure your seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. Make sure your seat belt is securely fastened and all carry-on luggage is stowed underneath the seat in front of you or in the overhead bin. The flight attendants are currently passing around the cabin to make a final compliance check and pick up any remaining cups and glasses. Thank you.
Okay. Gonna turning pretty soon, and we're gonna hit descend to 250. Okay. Just putting a speed brake a bit, put down, and also trying to reach to 250. Also, I'm in 25,000 feet. Okay, flap 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1.
So let's use approach. Activate. Sorry, performance. Activate approach. Okay, to 3,500 feet. Okay, cool. So it's slowing down.
2,500.
So it's going to be very quick. Flaps 2.
Speed check. Flaps 2.
Gonna activate the localizers. Okay, so we are aligning to 24 left. Lock star green.
Checked.
Okay, localizer lock. Okay, lock, and let's do approach. Flat slope. Flat slope green.
Checked.
Gear down.
Gear down.
Flaps 3.
Speed checked. Flaps 3.
Flaps full.
Speed checked. Flaps full.
Bending. Spoiler.
Flight attendants, please
Arm.
prepare for landing.
Landing checklist.
Cabin crew.
Advice.
Auto thrust.
Manage speed.
Auto brake.
Low.
ECAM memo.
Landing no blue.
Landing checklist complete.
Lights all on. Okay. It's a very nice view. And
1,000.
Mallorca. Check. 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 Land.
$300. 100 above. 200. Minimum
Continue.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5.
Spoilers. Reverse green. Decel. 70 knots.
Knots. So I'm gonna exit from here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until we come to a complete stop, and the captain has turned off the seatbelt sign. When leaving the aircraft, please take care when opening the overhead compartment and check that you have not left anything behind. If you need assistance at the airport, please approach our ground staff after disembarkation. If you are continuing your journey on another flight, please approach the transfer or transit desk in the terminal. On behalf of the entire flight crew, we would like to express our sincere thanks to all of you for flying with us. We look forward to seeing you again in the near future.
Okay. APU on. Got it. Where we are going to taxi to. Sorry, gonna change the ground. Taxi to gate.
Iberia 117 request taxi to the gate. Iberia 117 taxi to gate 45 via taxiway Sierra 2. Taxi to gate 45 via taxiway Sierra 2. Mike, Iberia 117.
Okay, so we are supposed to. Go there. Okay, 4-5. I don't know, 4-5. I think 6-2. Yep. Oh, 4-5 is on the other side. So gonna turn here. And this is 6-2. Is it here? I don't know. I think I make a mistake. 4-5 is over there. There's no 4-5. Basically 6-2. This one is now jetway. Could be this one. Yep. Hopefully. It's wrong one. Yep, we just go in. 58. 4, 5. I don't know. As usual, it's not good. So it's like cannot find. Cannot find. Anyway, gonna take the whatever available here. So yeah, 54, 45 is I think is quite far away. Is it? Yeah, let's find 45. Just for the sake of this. Okay, cool. I think you're gonna find it into the main lounge and terminal. So yeah, that would be good. I think it's already full. I hope there's some parking slot available in the main. Yeah, there's no 45. Sorry. Okay, 45 is here. Oh yeah, I can find it. 45. Ooh. Here we are. Oh no, 44, not 45. Anyway, it's good enough, I think. Yeah, it's in the main terminal. Next. Okay. Slowly, because I think the jetway is too close. I cannot see. Oh, come on. Come on. There's no marshal here. Definitely. Okay. We're done. And okay. Let's switch on the light. Parking brake. It's arrival.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. For your safety, please remain seated with your seatbelt.
Okay, so let's connect jetway. Door. Let's switch off engine. And power on. Off. Okay, I'm done. I think I haven't done after landing checklist, right? Again, forget about it. Okay.
APU bleed.
On.
Engines.
Off.
Seatbelts.
Off.
Exterior lights.
Off.
Fuel pumps.
Off.
Parking brake and chocks.
Parking brake are in. Chopper. Parking brake are set. Chopper in.
Parking checklist complete.
Okay. I think that's it. Night flight to Palma de Mallorca. I think it's quite a long flight because I forget to set speed back to minute speed, so it's very slow. It takes an hour or more. Anyway, so see you in the morning when we fly from Mallorca to Nice, Côte d'Azur. Okay?
Thank you.
See you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you again. Thank you again. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you. See you. Thank you. Thank you. See you. Thank you. Thank you, sir. See you. Thank you, ma'am. See you again.